What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Nicole. Thank you for connecting to Divine Star Energy. And on today's video, we're going to be talking about the goddess of love, Venus, and what she's like in each zodiac sign. Be sure to comment below where your Venus sits in your chart, meaning what house placement your Venus is in, because I would love to know. So share that information with me if you can in the comments. So let's talk about what Venus represents in astrology. Venus in astrology represents anything that you find aesthetically pleasing to your eyes. So, the type of people that you are attracted to, the type of people that you attract to yourself as well. So, whether you like women who are curvy, women who are tall, women with pretty feet, women with big booties or big breasts, men that are tall, men who work out and go to the gym and who have muscles. Just whatever your type is represented by your Venus placement. It also represents your taste buds and the type of foods that you like. So if you like foods that are spicy foods, is represented by your Venus placement. If you like sweet stuff, if you're a chocolate or candy eater, that's represented by your Venus placement. If you like drinks that are like hard liquor versus fruity drinks, if you like cold drinks versus like hot tea or coffee, it also represents the type of car you want to drive, the type of home you want to live in, how you want to decorate your home, whether you like plants, whether, you like to decorate your home with safari themes or, whatever themes, how you like to decorate your social media platforms as well is represented by your Venus placement. And just anything that you find at anything you find aesthetically pleasing, like for women, if they want to wear wigs, if they want to wear makeup, if they want to just go natural, if they like men with beards, if they like men with no facial hair, fades, low cut, whatever the case may be, like whatever they're aesthetically attracted to is represented with their Venus placement. The type of clothes you like to wear, whether you like to look like, a gothic person walking around with all black, or whether you like to, shine bright like the sun, wearing these bright colors or neon colors, or whatever your sense of style is represented by your Venus placement. Also, the type of music that you like to listen to, whether you like rock and roll, whether you like pop music, whether you like neo soul music, whatever your sense of style or taste or whatever genre of music you like to listen to, all of this is your Venus placement. So Venus in Pisces. Venus is exalted in Pisces. Venus loves, 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 loves being in Pisces. Venus's favorite placement is in Pisces. And actually today, Venus is in Pisces and Neptune is in Pisces and Jupiter is in Pisces and Mars is in Pisces. So we got a lot of energy going on in Pisces. So if you're a Venus and Pisces person, let me know what house this sits in your chart, because you have a lot of energy going on right now in your chart. And I'm curious to know what's going on in your love life, because Venus also represents your romantic relationships. But let's get to the subject. Venus and Pisces. So what is Pisces? Pisces is the ruler of the 12th house. Pisces is represented by mutable water. It's a mutable water sign. It's ruled traditionally by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, the planet of wisdom, the planet of abundance. It's co-ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the planet of delusion, the planet of illusions, the planet of film, the planet of fantasies, the planet of dreams, the planet of drugs, so on and so forth. So Venus being exalted in Pisces, what does that mean? It means it's its favorite placement for Venus to be in. Venus wouldn't prefer to be anywhere else, even though it rules over Taurus, it rules over Libra, but it prefers to be in Pisces because it does its absolute best in Pisces. So Venus in Pisces, Venus is exalted. Venus is doing its thing. What does that mean? So that means unconditional love. And unconditional love, of course, it's a good thing. It's the ability to look at a person and find forgiveness in them, find flawlessness in them, regardless of their flaws. Find forgiveness in them, regardless of, their deeds, their wrongdoings, their misfortunes. It's the ability to care for all living things, the animals, the trees, every living thing you can think of. Venus in Pisces, exalted, is what that represents, unconditional love. So you would think that's just a great thing. That's wonderful. Unconditional love, how could that be a problem? However, it is a problem. A lot of times it's a problem for Venus and Pisces people, because when you have unconditional love in this type of world, which is very needed, of course, but people can take advantage of you. People do take advantage of you. People have taken advantage of you with your Venus and Pisces. They've taken you for granted. They've given way more than they've taken way more than they've given back to you. The love has not been reciprocated. The attention has not been reciprocated. The emotions have not been reciprocated. When you have Venus in Pisces, you're constantly giving out more than what you're getting back from others. You're constantly thinking about situations where you're like, oh, you were basically expecting people to react like you, and they didn't. And they won't, because they don't have Venus in Pisces, and they don't understand things or feel things the way that you do, because you're mutable water. So mutable water is changing, and this is the ocean. This is the depths of the ocean with Pisces. This is the deep as it goes with Pisces energy. So people can't get as deep as you are. People can't feel as emotionally attached and in love as you do. You feel the deepest, strongest emotions, strongest depths of love. You get lost. You get drowned in your love. You get drowned in your emotions. You get overwhelmed with how much you care for other people sometimes. And for them, they don't see it like that, and they don't receive it either. And a lot of times they just overlook it, because for some people, they might feel like it's too much, like it's fake, like it can't be real. You can't really care about me more than you care about yourself. But Pisces does. Venus in Pisces loves other people more than they love themselves sometimes. Venus in Pisces has to learn that I'm valuable too, that I should value myself first, that it is not selfish for me to love me first and then give myself to other people and then open up to other people. Venus in Pisces is self-sacrificing, and that's not a good thing. Sometimes Venus in Pisces can be the sacrificial lamb for many people, especially their family and people that they love and they care about, especially in relationships. Especially if you have like Mars in like the 7th house and you're a Venus and Pisces person, you could be a victim of domestic violence, male or female. You could be a victim of emotional manipulation. You could be the victim of physical abuse. You could be the victim of emotional abuse or financial abuse, where you're giving your money out to somebody and they don't really love you. They're just using you for your resources. They're just using you for the love you give them. They're just using you for the attention you give them. They're just using you for your creative thoughts. They're just using you for your creative abilities or artistic abilities. They're just using you for something. A lot of times Venus and Pisces people get used to the point where they feel like, the world is just fucked up, and a lot of times it is, but it takes them going through these situations, and I'll say this, they'll go through those situations, but a lot of times they still won't learn the lesson because they still have this energy in them of giving, of it's no bounds when it comes to Pisces energy. It's no bounds because this is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter doesn't know limits. Try and tell Jupiter about a limit. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. Try to put some limitations on Jupiter. So this is when it comes to your love, you have no limits. You can't control it if you want to. You probably have tried to. You probably tried to cut off toxic family members. You probably tried to cut off toxic relationships, toxic, parents, toxic friends. You probably tried to sever those ties, but a part of you always has forgiveness for it. It has forgiveness for the person who did you wrong, the person who didn't even apologize for the shit they did in the first place. But you somehow are like always the bigger person. You're always so accepting. You're always so willing. Unless, of course, you get hurt to the point where you're just like, trying your best deliberately to just not even accept love no more, period. You're just like, fuck people, fuck animals, fuck plants, fuck these trees, fuck everything. Like, and that, nobody ever wants to see that type of Venus and Pisces person. It takes a lot to get a Venus and Pisces person to that level. But nevertheless, they can go in a complete opposite direction as well. But for the majority, they're just always going to find their way back to loving. They're always going to find their way back to forgiveness, even at their own detriment. So a Venus and Pisces person, the main advice I would give to them is like Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them the first time, not the second time, not the third time. You don't have to keep giving people second and third and fourth and fifth chances. You might feel like you have to forgive them, but you can forgive and forget. You could, let this is the 12th house energy. You can let their ass be dead to you. You can ghost their ass. You cannot deal with them because Pisces energy soaks up the environment. It soaks up whatever is around. It's mutable. So you can't even help it. You can't even help soaking up negative energy if you stay in it too long. So you have to get yourself out of those situations, out of those toxic relationships, whether it's with, your job, whether it's with your personal relationship, whether it's in your friendships, whether you've known these people your whole life. Once you realize that these people have no good intentions for you, you have to be able to put yourself first and understand that that's in no way selfish. That's the right thing to do. That's what you need to do. You need to put your foot down. You need to swim in the opposite direction. Pisces is represented by two fish. So, when you're swimming upstream or downstream, whatever direction you're going in, and you see that that's not working for you, it's okay to turn around and go the other way. It's okay to try something new, to try someone new, to try something different so that you could benefit from that situation, so that you can gain the wisdom from that situation. Don't always, allow the illusions and the delusions of Neptune. Don't put on the rose-colored glasses all the time and say, oh, they apologized, or I know they didn't really mean it like that, or I know next time, like, just stop it. Venus and Pisces, you're a very creative person. You're a very artistic person. You're divine energy. You're one with God. You're the spirit of, you're the embodiment of unconditional love. So give some of that unconditional love to yourself as well. And that's all for Venus and Pisces. Comment below. I would like to know which house your Venus is placed in and how this energy is playing out in your actual life. And like I said before, this video does not apply to everyone because your house placement is going to make a difference and provide a different flavor. But if you resonate with this video, Please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Duh.